Alright guys, we're back up with another truck stream. Hope that you all will enjoy the stream. Thank you all returning viewers for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get into the externals and get something to roll with. Alright, we're going to carry some flammables. At least some chemicals or something like that. Alright, let's get the truck set up to run. Alright, so guys, we have the C16 installed in this bad boy. Alright, let's hit the road. Why am I splitting the gears? Yeah, I don't have nothing on the truck. Why am I splitting the gears? Right, I forget I'm bobtailing. Right, we couple up, watch that, then we're ready for rock, you know. Right, put on the beacons, ready to hit the road. Alright, oh gosh, we want to get some fuel. Let's go straight down the road and get some fuel and come back. Now watching the gauge there. Fuel low. Right, 120 gallons. Now put in the truck there. Let's hit the road. Oh, what trouble? You gotta be kidding me. I wonder if I'm passing at the right place just now. We run right into the... What trouble is this, bro? Damage my truck, you know? Alright, let's see if we could park up this load there now. Right, let's drop it off right there. Come right in the yard and damage the truck. Alright. Collect 30 grand. Let's get another job. Get ready to rock. Let me some external contracts. Let me see. Is under which I'm trying to see if I could find the logo. I wonder. Let's alright, you know what? Let me go by the front desk. Let me go and pick the wrong place. Was the wall load from right here to keep on running? Yeah, I would have surely gone and pick the wrong place. Chlorine, where the chlorine going? 14 hours out. That's a little far. Dynamite. Hydrochloric acid. 8 hours. Alright, we got at the hydrochloric acid. Supposed to be able to carry that right. Where is that load now? Okay. This is a big yard, guys. You have to find the load. Right, we're coupling up. Watch it there, we're ready to rock now. Alright, let's keep on rocking. Ras Mikey, welcome to the stream, brother. Walk one. Everything good? Yeah, that's great to hear, bro. That you're having a good day. Happy to hear that. My day not too bad, you know. Second stream of the day. The day nearly start off rough, but me get up in a very good mood too, you know, so. When me in a good mood, me in a good mood. No much could bring me down when me in a good mood. Right, so me just shake off whatever and just keep on running there. Yeah, man, we get we have other drivers and thing and other trucks in the game, man. I sure I must be have about 20 trucks in my garage. You understand? Drivers I do have so much. I sure must could be like probably 5 or 6 drivers. I don't really concentrate on them any at all, to tell you the truth. All me do me just make sure and come out and pull my quota. Well, I ain't gonna really talk about them because me just a concentrate on me alone. But every time like a day pass or whatever, they just bring in money for the company and them stuff. You see. So I don't really fight up with the company aspect of the game. That is the whole story. You understand? I just concentrating on my journey, my trucks and my journey. So I don't really go into the aspect of the game. Because it's not like if like you could like actually see them on the road and them kind of stuff that they run like imaginary. Right? So like every so often you see where somebody go for pick up a load and wasn't successful and they had to do some maintenance and them kind of stuff. Yes. So how I do my streams is like you're just riding along with me and you know you're concentrating on what I am doing, not what company drivers and them. You understand? It's more about the journey with me on the road. You follow? Alright, me could just go in and make my garage quick, bro. I just go right down. Alright, me get 34 trucks in my garage. 34 trucks. And we have every single truck in the game. So it was a little bit more than I thought. Yeah, every day I switch up the trucks on them. And if I don't switch up the trucks, at least me try to switch up the livery, put a different color on the truck and them things and stuff. Right? So but most of my streams me use W9 and 389. Two favorite trucks. But I try to drive most of the trucks in the game. I think the truck that I drive the least is the Lone Star. I'm not really a fan of the Lone Star, so I may not drive that much. At 55,000 pounds. Right, reach a destination. I just find the spot now to park up. I don't even know what guys in here massive, you know. Never come in here before. I don't even know what to do. Right, I see a road coming back, so we'll go back this idea and see about this. And then see me go get somewhere down. Gosh, isn't a lot. All right, I use that little truck and go down the road. I wish they could give console 25% of the game. Oh gosh, I'm seeing a blockage down here. Now my car pass down here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pass around, totally around. SES thinking about putting this game on console. When, I don't know. But they're thinking about it because there's a demand for it on console. I heard they speak about it more than once. Alright, so we come down in the back here so now. We just to find where to park the load. Now I'll come down here and lost. Okay, I see the parkings. If we could get it in this spot. We're not doing good at all. We're not lining this up good at all. However, I get it in, I get it in. Once they go green, I'm leaving it. Alright, they go green, I'll leave it right there. Keep on running. You think you said they won't give all you like half of the game or something like that. And even if they like have to just put out the base game, the problem with console and PC, bro, is that um the coding is two different it's two different kind of application. Right? It come like having a game on Android and having a game on console. The coding is different for the three different platforms, right? So they just call it a port. They just have somebody just have to port it over. So they just have to in layman's term, they have to bring it to the language of the console for the console to read the game. If that makes sense. I think that should make sense. Where's the front desk? We need to find the front desk. Right, so that I think that is where the problem lies. So they have to code it for the console, and then when you see how this place are too big. Remember to when the console generation finish and you roll over to the next generation, they're gonna have to do it over for the next generation. That's the next thing. PC, remember PC now generation, you know, bro. PC is just one thing and it keep on running. Right? And SES keep on like updating the engine in the back and keep on adding new features to the engine and keep on updating it. You understand me, bro? So when time for them to do things like that, I don't even know how they will go about doing it on the console. So I understand console players want to get onto it and they would love to have the game, but I see some challenges will arise. I see some challenges will arise first, yes. Alright, let's just go and load up this and get out of this confusing area. Right, a reservoir tank, we're going to load up, you know. Coupling, ready to rock. Ras Mike, if you really want the game, your next bet is to get a PC, bro. get a PC and jump on the game. And most like this game here, it's great on the PC because PC you could get any kind of hardware for build out your rig. From indicators to button box to steering wheel, pedals, different accessories, the shifters, the 18-speed shifters, you name it, gauges, all kind of stuff. So the options is endless on the PC. I don't think console, even if they bring it to the console, you're not gonna have all of those options where you could build out your truck rig and have everything nice and sweet to suit you. You understand me, bro? So your best bet is to get on the PC. The game is very cheap when it's on sale. Get it at like $5 US, and then you build out your sim from there, right? Overall, it's an expensive game overall, right? Like if you have to have a lot of stuff, like how we get almost everything in the DLCs, it's pretty expensive. But initially, a little $5, you get a little 2-3 state and you run until you could buy out the rest of the game. Have about half tank of fuel. Gaming laptop, bro, I wouldn't advise you to go gaming laptop. Reason being why I wouldn't tell you to go gaming laptop. A gaming laptop is very, very expensive and you have no part of upgrading it. When you could buy a desktop that so and over a period of time you could update it and have it running the sim right up. Right? And then you could have a bigger screen and monitor that you're gonna enjoy the experience better than using this little 15-inch or 14-inch screen. That not making no sense, bro. Cause all those gauges you need to see them, especially your fuel gauge. The rest of gauge is not really important. You need to see your fuel gauge and you're going to need to see your RPM. And a gaming laptop that is too small. You can't squint your eye for watch them things. But then I still don't answer your question because I say how much a gaming laptop will cost you. You have to go up on places like Amazon and Newegg for watch that. I can't really say because I have never purchased a gaming laptop in my life. But I know they're pretty expensive. And in my opinion, the price paying for a gaming laptop no make no sense. Especially if you're gonna be playing the same home most of the time. That no make no sense. If you want to play it on the go, well then me understand. But if you're not playing it on the go and you're just playing it home, get a decent desktop. It's gonna be better. You heard people talk about playing on laptop. I wouldn't advise it. You see, the thing about it is this, bro. Right? The requirements for these games has moved. Right? So let me say, next year around this time, yeah, this game might become more demanding. Or they're gonna add in some serious updates. And your laptop can't move. Your desktop, you could pluck out RAM, you could put in RAM. Right? Based on the platform you're on, if you're on AMD, you could pluck out a processor, plug in a processor. Right? What else? You could upgrade your graphics card. And you could be reviving your machine as you go. With a laptop, you're gonna have to buy a new laptop, right? And so it's gonna start off good, and after a period of time, it will start to struggle, right? And that is where you will be burning your money. Follow me? If you want it for a temporary solution, fine. But if you know you want to be doing like running Chuck Sim for a long time, that don't make any sense. And I'm telling you, Chuck Sim there for long. Right? Because it must be over 8 years, 10 years ago we might play Chuck Sim, bro. We run through processors and graphics cards endless in playing PC game. Motherboard, endless motherboard. You follow me, bro? You have to do this from outside because from inside this thing I look too white. Yeah, see it. I can't see it at all. Let's see if we can get this in. Gosh, man, I turn it a little too sharp. I mess up the park. Alright, that's the couple. David Wagwan, welcome to the stream, bro. Alright, let me see if we could hook one more short load and we should be good. I don't even know what the front desk is. I don't even know where the front desk is. Alright, let me see if I could find something. I don't even know the name of the place. It's something very, very short. All them things that look like them are far. Like some like 2 hours or something like that. 2 hours 34. Let's see if we can get something like shorter than that. Was 21. Let me see this and see what happens. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to bobtail. Look like we got to drive a little. Bro, I don't even know how much my PC costs. It costs a lot of money. Cause I didn't buy my PC, bro. I built my PC. Got a 3700X Ryzen with a 4070 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's his PC spec. Over and go pick up the store. I tell you, I don't know how much I pay for it, bro. I built it, bro. But it's a lot of money I spent. Can't give you a cost because we can't factor in labor. I cut the cost when it comes to labor because I do it myself, bro. So I can't give you a cost on the piece itself. I could make an estimation, but it wouldn't be exact. If the first time I started, if me go straight to PC, yes, me went straight to PC. What I mean, like, I used to game on console first. But when me convert to PC, I'd never had a laptop. Me always had a PC. It wasn't a strong PC, but it was a PC. You follow, bro? My first gaming PC was a Athlon. Was a Athlon dual core with a 750 Ti. Real low spec thing. And then when I realized what I had to do. Got a i5. I think was a 4690K. Yeah, I think was a 4690K. I got one of that and 1060. Yeah, that is what I had. 1060. And then I run through about two 1060s. And then I went to a 1660 Ti. Yeah, 1660 Ti. And then from them I went I did this PC here with the Ryzen 7 3700X, and I had a 3060 Ti 3060 Ti in it, and then we upgrade to the 4070, right? So if you come back from then come up, is a lot of money through it to get to this point. And more money still have a throw it. You see, I didn't want to have a bucktail so far, forget the load. By the time I get the load, I time to finish it. I was trying to get the load from right where I was. I'm not gonna get this load in. About 20 more minutes on the stream. And the load is not on the truck yet. Okay, David. That's alright to think that way. It's alright. No, I'm not building PCs for anyone. Yeah, as me reaching the yard for pick up the load, I'm just gonna have to finish the stream. This is what I was trying to avoid. Oh, 18% damage. Oh gosh. Plus me a rush. Oh gosh, man. That was terrible. Let's pick up the truck. I'm well damaged up now. Yeah, my truck gets some good damage in it, guys. Yeah, but this area should have a red spanner, you know. Yep. Yeah. I'm seeing a red spanner somewhere, so it's just to get to it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna drive over the lawn and they were angry with me. We have a 50 truck in a state. Alright, so let me just fix it one time. I remember enough to run into the barrier. Again. Harrison, welcome to the stream, bro. What's up? Right, you want to know where me get the motor from, right? On Steam Workshop there is a mod called Engines and Transmission by Raiden. Download that and it have a set of engines in the pack, bro. Right, I'm using the Caterpillar C16 tuned. Right? C16 I'm engine. I love the C16. Right, so just download that, go on Steam Workshop and download Engines and Transmissions by Raiden and you're inside, bro. You're gonna have a lot of engines in there. Half of the engines them I never use. Cause I just fall in love with the C16 and I run that right through. This light, yeah. Are we in a hurry? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oversteer them, man. Run another light. I watch it there, you know. Oh god. Truck got good brakes, man. Come on now, bro. I know you would have done that, bro. I know you would have done that. But we're in a hurry. We need to get this load in quick. some fuel, you know. Fuel up one time. Change the time too. Start up the rig. Right, let's hit the road, guys. Reaching the load, man. Run the load there fast. Never thought I'd reaching so quick with it. Right up in this spot. Alright, so guys, watch it there, you know, like a pro, you know. Alright, just shut off the rig, decouple the load. Alright guys, we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $6,580 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share and subscribe to the channel, and until next time, don't forget forget to big up yourself.